for a major geopolitical signal. Cameras captured Russian President Vladimir Putin signing a thick blue-bound document, its embossed gold letters reading Treaty on Strategic Partnership between the Russian Federation and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. The signing, confirmed on 27th October, formally ratified a sweeping agreement between Moscow and Caracas, deepening political, military and economic cooperation between the two countries. It marks the first comprehensive strategic treaty between them since the early 2000s, when Russia supplied the first generation of Sukhoi fighter jets and surface-to-air systems to Venezuela under Hugo Chavez. Russian state officials described the accord as a long-term anchor of bilateral.
94.3% of our audience is not subscribed yet. Do you enjoy this content? Subscribe now and support our channel. Your click makes the difference. We keep going.
Trust. But for many observers abroad, it is a sharp reminder that Moscow's global outreach is far from confined to Eastern Europe or Asia. In a televised statement, Putin's press office summarized the new law as one designed to provide a sustainable and reliable basis for cooperation across multiple fronts, ranging from energy development and infrastructure to defense technology and cultural exchange. The document had been originally signed in Moscow on 7th May 2025 during President Nicolás Maduro's official visit to the Kremlin. That visit, seen at the time as symbolic, is now confirmed as the foundation for a durable alliance. In the words of the Russian leader himself, it creates a sustainable and reliable basis for multidimensional bilateral ties and long-term development. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, that phrase, multidimensional bilateral ties, has since become shorthand in Moscow's diplomatic circles for a new generation of Russian partnerships outside of NATO's traditional sphere. Officials in the Russian Foreign Ministry highlight that the agreement mirrors other strategic documents signed with China and India, effectively bringing Latin America into what they describe as the Eurasian security and cooperation orbit. Not long after Putin's signature dried, US officials in Washington expressed unease. Senior State Department spokespeople confirmed that the United States had serious concerns about any potential transfer of Russian military assets to Venezuelan territory. In remarks carried by multiple outlets, the Pentagon emphasized that any deployment of offensive Russian systems to the Western Hemisphere would be viewed as a direct provocation. Anonymous US defense officials speaking to Reuters went further, saying that US surveillance aircraft had been ordered to closely monitor Russian cargo flights reportedly landing in La Guaira and Maracay over the past month. From Moscow's perspective, those warnings amounted to political theater. The Kremlin's line has been consistent. Russia and Venezuela are sovereign states entitled to mutual defense cooperation, and no third party has the right to dictate the scope of that partnership. Addressing reporters in the Kremlin's St. George Hall, a senior Russian spokesperson reiterated Moscow's position with deliberate clarity. Of course, we support the Venezuelan officials in defending national sovereignty. We are in contact with our partners and are ready to respond to their requests, taking into account existing and potential threats. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia. That statement was not improvised. Insiders close to Russia's National Security Council later confirmed that it reflects the language used in the classified annexes of the treaty itself, sections that outline mechanisms for intelligence sharing, training exchanges, and potential joint exercises in coastal security. In simpler terms, Russia is signaling readiness to treat any attack on Venezuela's sovereignty as a matter of bilateral concern, without necessarily promising direct military intervention. Analysts say it is a strategic ambiguity, similar to what Moscow maintains in its relations with Syria and Belarus. For decades, Russia and Venezuela have shared a history of pragmatic cooperation that transcends ideology. During the early 2000s, the